Hello and welcome back. So in the beginning of this episode, if you haven't already, we're going to go back and actually level up. So let us first go and level up here. We're going to add one to Faith and one to Vigor.
Farewell, Ashen One.
We have the Paladin's Ashes to give her. They unlock, I think it was the Lloyd's Shield Ring.
Ashen One.
What?
I believe, yes, we have an Estus Flask. So, boom, we add a shard. And I'm going to have 5 for. There we go.
Pretty.
And now it's time to continue on. Before I go, I'm actually going to talk to this guy.
It was you. If you can make better use of this.
And he will give us a heavy gem.
There
we go. And now we will travel back to the Cleansing Chapel. Now in the last video we opened this door, and the next goal is going to be to open this door. So what we're going to do is we're going to keep going through the right door on the right side. And when we get up here, there's going to be a giant. You can fight him, but it's pretty hard. We do have Pyromancer, and we could attack him from a distance, but it's still not going to be easy. So what I suggest doing is just running through. There's 3 items on the ground, but we're only going to be collecting one, which is a ring, and the other 2 are pretty useless. We run through here, roll, there's the ring, now keep moving. And thankfully we didn't even get hit once. Nice. Okay. Now from here, we're going to go straight down. And there is a mimic. Now what we're going to do is, we're just going to straight away attack it. Oops. Oh. Luckily he missed. There we go. And we're going to get another Braille tune. I think this one is also another one we probably don't want to give to the lady, but before we do, I will find out. Okay. So we actually want to go back a bit, and we're going to kill this guy on his own first. The 2 guys that came. There we go. And now we're going to get this guy. Now, if he has his shield up, your damage like that isn't going to do a lot, but after a few hits, it's going to go right through his shield, and then you'll get to do your full damage. One more. Oop. There we go. Okay, let's heal up. Because once we go into this room, there is a trap. once we go in, an enemy will basically come down and block the door. So we'll run in, grab this item, and there he is. And there we go. Got another ring. And now, just before we continue on, we don't want to miss anything. We can actually get one spell just by going back up here. And here we go. And I believe it's Seek Guidance. Yep. Oof. Okay, and we're almost at the next area, so I'm just going to fall down here, back into the room, and we're going to go in up this way. And now from here, we're pretty much at the bonfire, so we're going to go straight across. And we're going to get invaded by Longfinger Kirk, but don't worry about that. If you don't have an ember on, he won't invade you, but it's okay if he does. We don't want to fight him right now. We want to actually open this door beforehand, because it would be really unfortunate to die right here when we've got the shortcut unlocked. Okay. Now we can go back and fight him. There we go. Now let's go and rest at the bonfire. We are actually, right now, we are ready to fight the boss. So what we're going to do is, we're going to open this door, but we're not going to go up, because we want to just keep it simple where when we go where this is leading, we don't have to go here again for our quest. So what we're going to do is we're going to make sure that the quest is ready before we go there. At this point, I have 13,000 souls, but I'm going to be saving them because we're actually going to need to, not right now, but a bit after the boss, we're going to need to actually buy a suit of armor to continue on the Knight of Katarina's quest. So first I'm just going to go here, and I'm going to pull this lever. Now, I'm going to run right past this giant. You can kill him, he's not too difficult, but for this first bit, we're actually going to be going to fight the boss straight away, and because of that, we're just going to want to go right past so that we don't have to deal with any of this. And the boss is right here in this room. You just got to turn to the right. So when you get here, you're going to see this big giant knight. Instead of fighting him, just hug the corner, go this way. And if you have an ember on, you'll be able to see the two NPCs that we met earlier, Horus and Anri, and they can help you. I'm actually going to summon them because this boss has a few different things about it. So one of the things is it's actually just a big group of enemies. So it'll be great to have 2 more people with us so that we can thin the herd, basically, and fight the main enemy when we need to. Okay. So just a bit of background on this enemy before we go in. They group up, and one of them will have basically a red aura around it, and the one that has the red aura is the one you want to attack. When it dies, a little bit of health will be removed from the boss, and when it gets to about half health, the actual boss appears, which is one of them that will stay there until he dies. So let's go in now. As we see, we saw the fire go straight for this middle one. Boom, we're going to get rid of it straight away, and there we go. Now we're going to continue to target the ones that have the fire on them. There we go. The aura around them, sorry. We're going to let Horus thin the herd, and Anri. Okay, so one thing you want to make sure is that you don't take too long with this boss. So when you get to the second stage, when the actual bigger boss comes, not bigger, sorry, when the main one comes that will stay until the end, the problem is if you take too long to beat it, it basically curses you. I actually had it happen to me in my previous take when I was fighting this. This is the second take. There we go, the real one has appeared. Now let's thin this herd up because we really don't want them to help each other. Alright, let's get in there with the axe. Alright. Okay, they've blocked me in. Let's get out of here. Thankfully. Okay, we're going to want to start, we're getting very close to the point where we're going to get cursed and we're just going to die. So we really need to end this now. What happens is, if you take too long, the sky will turn black. Alright, he's dead. If you take too long, the sky will turn black and you'll die from the curse. Thankfully, now we'll grab this bonfire. And so once we rest here, if we get up, we will find an item right here, the Archdeacon's armor. Okay, now from here, I'm going to be keeping my souls because it's actually part of the quest that we are going to be able to continue on with soon. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back up here. And then we're going to go this way. Oops. We're going to go, sorry, this way. Up the elevator. Now we have a door to open. So let's open this door up. This is actually the entrance where we were before. And now, there is an NPC here, but, oh, okay. I thought we would have to log out to have him spawn in, but we don't.
Well, you look reasonably sane.
So once you finish talking to him, let's just, before we listen to what he's got to say, let's pick this up. And now, he basically says there's some treasure on the other side. So let's go to the other side and see what happens. And basically, he lowers the bridge.
Shame on you, you greedy guts.
And you find out it is not the Knight of Katarina. It is
Thought you could outwit an onion. Well, say hello to the nice...
Oh gosh. Look at this guy. Oh no. Okay. Now we're gonna kill these. Both of them. I like to stay at their feet because it just makes it that they're going to use feet attacks, and they usually miss. They're a bit more easier to dodge as well. Okay. Oof. Let's heal up so we don't get killed. And there we go, the first one is down. Let's pick up the items. And now while we're here, we may as well kill the second giant. Okay. I'm gonna do the same thing, get in his feet again. I think I'll try the axe just to see how much damage it does. This actually does a fair amount. So if we need to, we can finish him off with the axe. There we go. Okay. I think this will be the end of this video. We're going to go back to the bonfire now. So once we pick up all this, we can just straight away use a homeward bound. Actually, no, we cannot, because we rested at the boss, and that's not where we want to go. So what we're going to do is we're going to go this way. And before we go up that elevator, we're going to first rest at the bonfire again. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to keep that in the next episode for the final piece of this area, which will be finding Rosario's bedchamber so that we can reallocate our points and finishing our quest. Alright. Have a good day, everyone. Goodbye.